Oh, how you doing? I'm good. You know, take looking like your brothers. Yeah. Hey, brother, got sanitizer? Next. What's good, y'all? Hit that like button, y'all. But I said that
I low key, I didn't know I get so bad. I know I'm really hanging on.
It's that real deal Holyfield right here. You see that? Look at that shit. What's good with y'all, man?
never mind. I'll pass you. Give it away to someone.
This is one of my specialties. This is Jamaican beef patty with mozzarella cheese with 2 rolls. So I turned into a little entree that I created.
I'm so happy.
Shout out the whole nation, everybody coming up in here, man. Hit that like button, y'all.
Let me get
Where everybody at, man? Hope everybody well. Hope everybody blessed. Hope everybody safe. What's good with you, Angela?
Go ahead, man.
Can I have a big bag of cheese?
Fuck YouTube and YouTube moderation. Fucking troll. Tell YouTube and Leo Cohen I said fuck you. Let me see your work. Hell no. That shit cap, yo. That shit cap, Angie. As long as we've been on YouTube, busting shit down, breaking down content, going in, we ain't never seen no fraudulent ass YouTube moderation come in no chat saying no bullshit like that. Never seen that on no YouTube chat a day in my life. Ever. That shit cat, yo. Never. Right, Angela? Never ever. No matter what channel it is, we never see a YouTube account talking about their YouTube moderator. Ever. That never happens. YouTube will send you a notification on the back end. They're not going to come in your chat and do no shit like that. Just play the part, Angie. That's all. That's all we're gonna do. Everything will review and reveal itself. Shout out everybody up in here, man. I ain't gonna give you no warning. Get your ass out of here, bro. Now I did it. Let me see you top that. Let me see you top that. You the YouTube moderator, right? Now I just knocked you out my shit. Now let me see you knock my shit all the way down. Strategic. Now let me see you knock my shit all the way down. Since I knocked you out my shit and invited you to my shit. Respectfully. Shout out everybody up in here, man. What's good with y'all, yo? Shout out to everybody that's coming in the vertical feed, man. Shout out the whole nation, man. We about to get to it. I ain't worried about no smoke alarm. I ain't changing shit. Yeah, I'm gonna take y'all on a special live. It's gonna be a strategic special one. We outside. Double tap, man. Let's go. Y'all ready? Where the fire starters at, man? Because I told y'all I was going to come strategic today, right? All right? Because this is what we do. I told you what we was gonna do, right? We gonna do this shit real easy. Watch this. What's up, my boy? I'll be back. Where the fire starters at, man? Hit that like button, man. Double tap that screen. It's gonna be one for the record books. Yes, sir. Outside, we got shit on. We got shit on. Outside, outside, we got shit on. We got shit on. What's up, bro? All right. Outside, we got shit on. We got shit on. Yeah. Niggas need to stop that bullshit. All that bullshit. We got shit on. We got shit on. Outside. Outside. We got shit on. We got shit on. Huh? Outside. Outside. We got shit on. Shout out everybody up in here, man. Like, share, subscribe. I just thought I'd come in here for a few. Alright? Y'all know that nigga need to stop that shit, right? And I know y'all like, what nigga? Now, I spoke a little bit on the situation yesterday, how I feel as though there's some individuals under the Paper Route brand and the Paper Route moniker that's not holding Dolph name down, not holding the PRE legacy down like they're supposed to, and got Hernandez Goldman going around this bitch doing whatever the fuck he want. That's right. Let me tell y'all something. Don't believe that shit Paper Route Wu doing, bro. That's all a play. Strategic drop, and I'm gonna prove it. We hear that shit Paper Route Wu and Hernandez Goldman is doing. They're going back and forth. That's all a play, bro. That's all cat. Ain't nothing going on. Ain't nothing happening. That's right. Why would Paper Route Wu wait all of a sudden to start doing all these interviews when Hernandez Goldman come to YouTube? Make it make sense. Strategic drop. Not only that, Rats affiliate with Rats, right? Check it out. Rats affiliate with Rats, right? Now, it seems like the only way Hernandez Goldman could get ushered in to this YouTube world is with false narration and false drama. That's what we seeing. False narration and false drama, right? Now look, I'm gonna play a few clips for y'all, okay? And I'm gonna prove to y'all that everything is all make-believe. You know what I mean? Do y'all know the definition of make-believe? Make-believe. That's right. Something that is not true. Something that really don't exist at all. Shout out the whole nation, man. Okay, because we know rats hang with rats, right? And not only Paper Route Wu is also ushering in Hernandez Goldman by choosing to go back and forth with him during a situation in a time like this where Paper Route Wu could have been came out and spoke on that situation, but he never did. But the crazy part about it, like I said, we see the people that Goldman is affiliated with. We was naming rats after rats after rats after rats yesterday, right? Vlad TV, federally informant, he the people. No Jumper, federally informant, he the people. Seti Nash, it's documented. He done did some what? We already know, okay? But we also have one of the biggest snitches in America that is best friends with Hernandez Goldman, and that is Terrence Gangster Williams. Hit the like button. Now, a lot of people don't know that Terrence Gangster Williams And Hernandez Govan is like real life best buddy, friends, and pals. Y'all know this, right? How many people have Terrence Gangster Williams told on? And not only that, a lot of people have no idea that also Terrence Gangster Williams and Seti Nash are locked in and they are loaded as well. Know that, right? Shout out everybody that's coming up in here. Appreciate y'all. Cap Govan never met Gangster in his life before YouTube. I never said that they met each other, bro. I said they best buddies and best pals. I never said that they actually met each other, okay? But they had been affiliated, they had been acquainted with each other regularly. Not only had they been acquainted with each other, they've been talking behind the scenes during the trial and during this whole situation when Govan was out on bond, during the whole time when he was going through this situation with the Dolph, with the CMG, with the Juke, and everything that he had going on. Terrence Gangster Williams was also associating himself with Hernandez Govan. And this is why we seen Hernandez Govan on who? Terrence Gangster Williams' platform right before he went on Seti Nash platform. And if you go back to the interview, you hear Terrence Gangster say, "What's going on with this beef with you and Seti Nash?" What beef? Because you know I got his number. You know I'm locked in with Seti, and I can give him a call. And you know what I mean? This is what Terrence Gangster Williams is revealing. In this interview. Not only did he reveal that in this interview, he also revealed how him and Govan are very much acquainted with each other. Not only are they acquainted with each other, all right, they really are locked in. Like they really locked in. And like I said, it don't surprise me at all, because we know rats be with the rats, snakes be with the snakes, snitches be with the snitches. Because we know how many people Terrence Gangster Williams done told on, right? We know how many people he done told on. It's already been rumors. People already said that he was even in the jail wearing wires, right? Shout out everybody that's coming up in here. He's in the jail wearing wires, right? So this goes to show you, and it is facts, that Hernandez Govan, since he's been home, he's been what? Dealing with nothing but snitches and federally informant podcasters and platforms. That's it and that's all. And this is why he's being pushed the way that he's being pushed. Now I'm gonna show y'all something. Give me a second. Hit the like button. I told y'all, give me a second. We ain't go no. Hit the like button. I told y'all, give me a second. We ain't go nowhere. Relax. Relax. Bring them back in here. What's up? What's up, Drew 512? Soul God, what's up? JoJo, North Memphis. Ace, what's up? Just showing the chat some love. Shout out everybody up in here, even the trolls. Know what I mean? Let's get them back up in here. Kayla, Keela, what's up? Shout out to all the trolls in the chat, yo. Y'all be bugging, bro. Bring them back in here. Bring them back in here. Yeah, I'm at the Fed building. All right, that's how I got all the information on what's going on. Yup. I'm at the Fed building. I'm right in front of the Fed building. They gave me all the information on Hernandez Goldman, Manny, Aurora, because y'all know Manny Aurora used to work for the DA, right? That's right. The criminal attorney used to work for the DA. Then he jumped ships. All of a sudden, it becomes a criminal lawyer. Whether you on the other side of the fence, pay attention. Manny Aurora used to work with the DA, used to work with the prosecution, used to work with the feds, right? Then he switch up. It becomes a criminal attorney. You know why he did that, right? You know why he did that, right? That's what you call throwing shit in the game. That's what you call throwing shit in the game. You say I'm at a Fed building? All right. Fed building it is then. Okay, so since I'm outside the Fed building, allegedly, we might as well keep it all the way federal, right? So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep it all the way motherfucking federal. And we know every motherfucking platform that Goldman been on has been what? Federal. Now, like I said, show y'all something right here, bro. Show y'all something right here. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something, bro.
They were very critical that anyone could be locked up that long and didn't have the resources to defend themselves. The jurors said that. They echoed that, and the guy said, I am offended. I'm offended by this. And he said, and he was disappointed in Mulroy. And That's your elected official. That's my elected official because I live here. And you just go and do something.
You called that testimony that for Jesse Browning BS a joke. Why?
Because it was. Half the stuff was just made up within a couple of days of this stuff, and they gave us this mystical receipt that's never been in any of the police reports. The jurors didn't buy it for a second. The lead investigator.
Can y'all hear that loud and clear? Can y'all hear that clearly? Because I'm about to strategically prove something. Can y'all hear that loud and clearly? As we're going to hear, Manny Aurora says he helps poor people. He helps poor people. We're going to hear Manny Aurora as I strategically continue to prove who Govan is living with, who he's staying with, and who's taking care of him. We're going to hear Manny Aurora say they take care of poor people. Pay attention now. Now, we never seen this fucking lawyer out of all the people that ain't got no money for lawyers that's fighting high-profile cases. We ain't see this bitch show up not to one goddamn case. All of a sudden, he picks Govan out of the whole batch to help the poor, right? Pay attention.
Investigator Dabney was incredibly honest when he said these are the mistakes that we made, and then you call up somebody that's willing to do or say anything to clean up the case to get a conviction. You saw how they shaded off the phone records. Where are the text messages? Where's any of that from Justin Johnson to our client saying we're going to do something? I presented hundreds of text messages where he's threatening people, trying to go shoot people with others. Govan was never in on any of it. And the fact that you're still asking me these questions I find offensive because it didn't happen. You would never take anything you heard in that courtroom for any decision you would make in your life that has any significance. You would laugh at me if I said believe those guys. So let's just keep it real. This is all garbage, and I'm grateful that he's out, and I'm sorry in the world that he had to do 9 months in prison. And I'm just grateful his fiance called me, and we have the resources to help poor people.
Hear that?
Grateful his fiance called me, and we have the resources to help poor people. And I'm just grateful his fiance called me, and we have the resources to help poor people.
You were very passionate. And
I'm just grateful his fiance called me because we got the resources to help poor people. Okay? And what is the definition of poor? What's the definition of poor? Hit the like button. We're going to strategically fuck him up. Okay? What's the definition of poor? Right? Hold on. What's the definition of poor? It's right in front of your face, right? Right? Right. So, ask yourself, after Manny Aurora just took his resources, right, and chose you out of everybody that's in the United States that's dealing with high-profile cases that ain't got money for counsel, ain't got money for attorneys. You pick Govan out of the litter. And like I said, y'all, when we always make it make sense, right? When we always make it make sense, right? Check it out. Don't y'all know, soon as Govan was found not guilty, he went directly on the internet and started threatening people again, right? He started threatening what? to come to people's cities, knock people down, knock their mamas down and all that shit, right? And he still continuing to do it. But you have to ask yourself, why would Manny Aurora, after just representing him, after he didn't have no resources, y'all, okay? Goldman did not pay for that lawyer. Let me tell you how that lawyer got paid for. With his daughter blood, strategic drop. Y'all go do your research. R.I.P. to Lotto Cash death stuff. Because we know, all right, he was threatening his daughter, threatening to kill his daughter and everything before she died. Is we lying or what? Y'all want me to pull it up? Y'all want me to pull it up? Manny did not start actually representing this guy all the way until the death of his daughter, bruh. Y'all need to know that. Shout out everybody up in here. Until the death of his daughter, bruh. Okay? And not only that, we know it's some bullshit that's going on with that so-called situation about the alleged story that's being told on what happened to Lotto and these suspects, and it's a lot of bullshit that's not making sense, including when the second suspect out the blue wound up getting charged. Now, I'm going to show y'all something, right? Because I'm telling y'all that Manny Aurora did not just represent this man for free. He did not just choose to represent Goldman Hernandez for no motherfucking reason. All right? It's some shit that came with that. Not only is it some shit that came with that, y'all, when he got the news, his daughter had got knocked down. He said that he was in Missouri, right? Y'all hear this, right? He said that he was in Missouri. When it happened, he was driving on the road. He got the bad news. It hit him to his gut, pulled over, started throwing up on the side of the road, all this and all that. Couldn't get his shit together. He said that he was by himself. When I'm hearing that he wasn't actually in Missouri. But I get back to that. But what's striking me, y'all, is the day his daughter got killed. His daughter got killed on 666. Hit the like button. Pay attention. All right? Let's continue to get people up in here. I'm not in no rush, because when I get ready to boom this shit, I'm going to boom this shit. His daughter got knocked down on 666, September 24th, 2023. No, excuse me, 2022. September 24th, 2022. Okay? Numerology. It adds up to 666. Not only do it also add up to 666, what I find so strikingly baffling is when they allegedly charge the second person in her death. Now I'm gonna show y'all something. Check this out now. Alright, because I'm on the go. I'm on the go, bro. I'm real fucking busy. But I was dedicated to show y'all this shit, bro. Okay? You see this, right? Let me show y'all something here. Alright? I'm one of the best to do this shit. Alright? You see that, right? That's the day she got knocked down. Y'all see that numerology, right? The day of the fatal shooting. Okay? Now, what's crazy is multiple different stories that's aligning with it, but I'm looking at when they decided to charge this alleged second suspect. Look at the numerology, y'all. 322, front to back. What's the chances of his daughter getting knocked down on 666, right? Okay, I'm just syncing and linking some things. Okay? What's the chances of his daughter getting knocked down on 666 and they wind up charging the individual with the murder on Skull and Bones? And the reason why I said that is because Manny Aurora is not just a regular attorney, bro. We see the type of people he done represented, right? As I strategically bring y'all more information. Y'all know Manny also represented Gucci Mane in that situation and on his murder case as well, right? Shout out everybody up in here. Okay? Now, like I said, out of all the poor people in America that's on the list trying to get finances for counsel, Manny Aurora decides to pick Govan Hernandez, a lifetime criminal, convicted felon, back to back to back to back, and chose to fight for him. Not only did he choose to fight for him, like he said, I'm glad his fiance reached out to me because we help poor people. And not only do you help poor people, what else do you do for poor people when you helping poor people? What else do you do for people that are poor, who don't have shit? Now, and if you representing a client that is poor, ain't got no money, ain't got no resources, ain't got no finances, when he get acquitted and found not guilty, what are you going to do for him, Manny Aurora, as I strategically break this down? Have we ever in the history seen lawyers do shit for their client, like Manny is doing for Hernandez Golden. No, we have not. When I'm telling y'all, he put him up in one of his houses, in one of his condos. Bro, these are facts. He linked them in with Vlad TV, Adam 22, Seti Nash, Terrence Gangster Williams. These are facts. And bro, when I get back into my office, man, I'm telling you, I got some more fire to burn. These are all facts, y'all. Nothing but facts. And I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove it. That, just like I said yesterday, everybody is rolling with these plays for Hernandez Golden, including Paper Route Woo. Paper Route Woo is a fucking hoe, bro. Straight the fuck up. He's a bitch, bro. He's a bitch because out of all the other times he could have been speaking on this situation, he never spoke on it. Now you seeing him showing up on all these platforms doing interviews talking about the Hernandez Goldman situation, right? But we never heard him speak about that situation before this. Now Goldman coming on the internet, Paper Route Woo is also running with this bullshit ass play, okay, to keep the back and forth going, to give the man engagement. Because there's somebody going to really put you in a casket, get a will. He telling Goldman, get your casket ready, make your will and all this weird man shit, bro. Ain't nobody going on the internet, bro, that's really gonna do something that's actually gonna go on these interviews and actually state this shit, bro, to this man, bro. Like, come on. Didn't we just see Seti Nash and them do the same shit? Even though we know that Goldman and Paper Route Woo had a real life situation? Yes, we know that. How many other people we know had real life situations and now they buddy friends? YFN Lucci and Young Thug, for example. Right? All this shit is fucking games until I start lighting shit to flames. All this shit is fucking games until I start dismantling they shit. Because they don't have original content. They're not authentic. They have to script content, bro. They have to script plays to get engagement. Just like 607 Unk and dude who got his hand blowed off. That bullshit. Just like Whack 100 and what he doing on his platform. Scripting beef, scripting plays and bullshit, bro. Just for engagement. And the crazy thing about it, right? I remember we was the bottom feeders. I remember entertainers, actors, rappers, athletes, you name it, couldn't stand YouTubers. They couldn't stand bloggers. They hated us. They called us all types of names. Okay, we need to get a job. We ain't got no life. We ain't got shit going for ourselves. But now, y'all coming into our house. Now, all y'all rappers, all y'all actors, washed up ass athletes and entertainers is coming to YouTube. All y'all wanna be content creators, right? Right? I thought our bag was in the garbage. I thought that we was broke. I thought this was for broke motherfuckers. I thought this was for poor people. I thought this was for people who don't want to get up off their ass and get a motherfucking job. I thought this was for people who didn't want to make no money, who just want to sit on the goddamn internet all day and just talk about people. But y'all see that it's bigger than that. Y'all see that it's a what? A financial gain, a financial benefit when you are streaming. Not only is it a financial gain and a financial benefit, we also have the self-proclaimed option to brand ourselves. Okay? And we got these rappers, these athletes, and these entertainers are sitting back. They're watching us, bro. They watching us, bro. Not only are they watching us, they are in tune. Not only are they in tune, bro, they want to be just like us. They want to be just like us. As we see, for them to have all that motion when they come into the YouTube streets, they numbers is in the basement. Basement as numbers. We could go back to a couple years ago. Okay, like I said, with so many rappers and entertainers, they couldn't stand bloggers, they couldn't stand vloggers, bloggers, podcasters, whatever name you want to fucking call it. Okay, it didn't mix. It didn't mix. But now it's mixing, right? Now it's mixing, right? Go to Goldman Hernandez's page. Do I need to pull it up? You see what he posting? Blogger shit. Blogger shit. He want to be a content creator. A content creator. We talking about a person that's supposed to be a what? A hitter, a shooter, a stander, right? Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense, man. That's all I'm trying to say. Make it make sense. Shout out everybody up in here, man. Shout out everybody up in here. Okay? Even you goofy ass trolls, man. Shout out the whole nation. Alright? And it doesn't seem to surprise me that they dick ride. They dick ride. Let me tell you something. This shit not for everybody, bro. Everybody not gonna last, man. This shit not for everybody, because everybody's story is not authentic. This is why they're not gonna last. The Keke Palmers, the Shay Shays, the Jim Jones, and all these other weird ass podcasts that's coming out, bro. It's not gonna last long. Okay, if you can't fish for food in your own goddamn comfortable space, what makes you think you can come to YouTube and fish for food? You's a fucking rapper. You's a fucking actor. And you can't even fish for food in your own goddamn comfortable space. So what makes you think you gonna come to YouTube and fish for food and think everything gonna be okay? You can't even rap comfortably or make a hit in your own space. Keke Palmer, yo bump pimple face ass. Yo, who is calling you for any movies? Akila and the motherfucking B is not no more. So, what do? They come over here. We see the game has changed dramatically. It done did a whole 180, bro. And when I mean by a whole 180, we see A-listers have to come to streamers' platform in order to do promotion, in order to get motion. They have to go to streamers' platforms. They can't promote their music. They can't promote their project without coming on a streamer's platform. This is why they're using Casanet, Aiden Ross, and all these other motherfuckers for that indefinitely. You see, Young Thug, right? He thought the interview and all that and the back and forth and the peace treaty with him and YF and Lucci was going to actually boost his shit. He got a rude awakening. Not only did he get a rude awakening, he had to actually sell out, go to Aiden Ross, right? And he told everybody what he had to do soon as he walked in the Aiden Ross stream. What'd he do, yo? He went right to Aiden Ross dresser, grabbed the baby oil, and did what? Come on, yo. No Diddy. What did the man do, bro? What the man do on live stream? Before they even said a word, before he even asked a question, before anything was even said, Young Thug walked right in the room, Aiden Ross room, when they could have been streaming somewhere else. Why they streaming in a bedroom? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, make it make sense. This supposed to be a platform, bro. And you streaming in a fucking bedroom with a bed, bro. And this man come in your room and grab some baby oil, talking about, like, come on, bro. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what's going on over there. And let me tell y'all why Young Thug is wearing those tank tops. Let me strategically fuck y'all up. Because everybody want to know why Young Thug is wearing these tank tops, right? Right? Don't y'all find it very odd and very strange? Everywhere we see Young Thug, even in these videos and interviews, he got on a tank top, right? Well, let me explain to y'all why he have on a tank top. Because Young Thug is taking hormone medication to grow titties. Strategic drop. Okay? And if y'all look at Young Thug, you see him wearing those tank tops. You see no Diddy, no funny man shit. You see his shit starting to poke out, right? More and more, right? He's taking hormone medicine to grow titties, nigga. And that's why he's wearing that motherfucking tank top so everybody can see the transformation in real time. Humiliation. Y'all don't see it? Y'all don't see that man growing titties right in y'all face and ain't nobody saying shit. Y'all don't see Young Thug growing titties right in y'all face and nobody saying nothing, right? Why y'all think he wearing the tank tops for? Okay? His shit all sensitive. His shit all sensitive, so he gotta wear the tank top. He don't want no pressure or nothing interrupting and making him uncomfortable. Because if you do your research, all right, it tells you what your body go through when you're taking this type of hormone medication to grow these titties, bruh. Okay? Strategic information. Strategic drop. And now everybody know why the man is wearing tank tops ever since he been home. Every fucking interview, every stream, every video. It's the tank top, right? The wife beater, right? Right. Right. Because the man is growing titties. Show everybody up in here. These are facts, y'all. These are facts, y'all. These are all the way facts. And let me tell y'all why everybody think Young Thug is losing, which far as his personal career go, yes, he's losing. But far as his brand goes, his brand is winning. As we see, Gunna numbers is what? Gunna just signed for a world tour, right? Who imprint is on that world tour? Who gonna get the back end off of that world tour? Young Thug or Gunna? Gunna get the front end. Who get the back end? If you was signed to me and you was my artist and you go on a world tour, you know how much you're gonna make a show after we sell the tickets, the merchandise, everything at the concession stands. You got the front end. How much you think I'm gonna make on the back end? You my artist under my brand. You're going on tour under the YSL moniker. Who you think gonna get the back end? I rest my case. And not only do I rest my case, not only do I rest my case, y'all, Gunna just released a promo for his tour, right? But this promo that he released has a double meaning. When you look at it straightforward, you see things. When you turn it upside down, you see more things. I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna show y'all something, yo. Shout out everybody up in here, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer, yo. We about to get up out of here. See something here. See something. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all something. Check this out, right? Y'all see this, right? Y'all see what this shit is depicting? Can y'all break the code? Can y'all break the code? Not only that, let me show y'all something. Let me flip it upside down. And watch this. Strategic drop. Okay, now let me flip it back around. Do you see what I see? And do you know what I know? If you notice, the United States is in the what? Form of a dragon, right? Hit the like button, strategic drop. And you also have the snake eating its own tail, right? Strategic drop. Not only that, we see the United States is in the form of a dragon. And it's landing on Africa. You see that, right? You see how the dragon is landing right on top of Africa. Pay attention. Okay? Even when you look at the way his name is spelled in these fonts, okay? If you turn it upside down, it also reveals something else. If you look at this whole image upside down, it reveals something else. And I'm going to strategically prove it to everyone. Yep. Strategically prove it to everyone. Shout out the whole nation. We all the way different. Okay? I'm going to break these down in meltdowns. Okay, so everybody get prepared because we getting back in the algorithm, yup. Alright? I'm going to break these down in meltdowns. And I'm going to show everybody with GFTV and the fire stars that strategic drops is all about. But shout out everybody that's up in here, man. Everybody that joined me, man. I appreciate y'all. I do. Indian Summer, Angela, all the fire starters, all the new subscribers. Thank y'all, man, for coming in. Yeah, man. We far from finished. We got so much fire. I'm telling you. Like I said, man, I just be sitting back. I be like, okay, I see what they covering. I see what they doing. Upstairs, downstairs, next door, down the street, and around the motherfucking corner. But they ain't doing what the fuck we doing over here, though. And they can't do it because you know why? They not spiritually in tune. That's where they lack at, respectfully. But like, share, subscribe. Everybody be blessed. Everybody be safe, man. We up out of here, yo.